Welcome into the Cougar Tracks podcast. I'm your BYU insider, Mitch Harper with KSLSports.com. Follow me on X, Instagram, Mitch_Harper. Follow KSL Sports on all the socials as well. Download the KSL Sports app. On Tuesday, TCU week, I caught up with Raider Damuni. Had a conversation with him. Also in that conversation was Ben Criddle. We both requested Raider for interviews, and we both had to tag team it. So this is that interview with BYU safety, true freshman, Raider Damuni.
Playing free safety, how'd it feel, man?
Felt good to go out there, play the game. It's been a dream of mine, so going out and playing in Lavelle was awesome, and I'm excited for the future. Continue.
Up to that point, you had played some special teams, looked good in special teams, and also had a couple of really nice open field tackles in kind of backup duty. What feedback did you get from the coaching staff leading up to this first kind of, I'd say, more robust reps?
Yeah, I think just sticking to the process, staying patient, studying film, the plays. I think that was really the advice that they were continuing to give me as I continued to see more reps on the field. And so that's really what they've been in my ear about, is just learning the plays, going out, being physical, and then just executing, staying poised. Coach Hill always talks about staying poised under pressure, and so that's one thing that really sticks with me when he gives me advice.
Raider, every single week I'd hear from fans saying, why isn't Raider Damuni playing? Why isn't he starting? I'd hear it every single week. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, super talented, great football player. What would your response be? Like, why didn't we see you until maybe this last week versus Cincinnati or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think the safety room, we have a lot of great players in there. And coming home from my mission was really just a time I had to learn. I think especially for switching a new position, playing free and corner in high school and then now playing strong, where the strong is really involved in this defense. I think it's a little bit harder to pick up the defense for me. And so at that time, I think that's that's why I wasn't seeing as much time on the field, is just learning the plays, getting used to it, and then staying poised, going out and executing it. And the more I'm in the program, the more I'm learning, the better I'm getting at it. And so,
Raider, how much more nuance is there to the differences between free and strong? Because I think, that's an interesting point that you make, because I think a lot of people on the outside would just say similar position, there's not much change to it. Can you just describe maybe the nuances that go into the differences between those spots? I
think especially when you're playing strong, I never played in the box before, really. And so coming down and now playing strong, I almost feel like I'm a linebacker at some point. And so it's good. It's super fun. A lot of more adjustments than free. Whether with free, you're kind of just staying in the post, waiting for a play to happen, running to the ball. And so strong, a lot of plays come to you in this defense. And, yeah.
I got to say, Raider, it's kind of surreal to see you in this spot. I've always looked at you as kind of like almost a kid. Now you're a grown man coming back from the mission. We've heard your name for 6 years, when you committed as an 8th grader. How much are you enjoying this first season, and maybe just the most rewarding aspects thus far through year one?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love this program. I love this university. I love the coaches. And so I know that they're going to put me in the best position to go out and make plays and to represent this university in the best way possible. And so it's been great. It's been awesome. I love it here. And it's just been rewarding to be able to finally go out on the field after all the hard work you put in your whole life and, play for BYU, a dream of mine. So.
How surprised were you when you got off the airplane at SLC International to see Jay Hill waiting for you past security?
Oh, that was huge. That meant a lot. I know there was a lot of people saying like I was going to transfer to Utah, but it wasn't going to happen. And so,
well, Logan was there waiting at the gate as well.
He was there too. Yeah, he was there too. But yeah, that was big. It was good to see Coach Hill, to introduce myself, meet him for the first time. And so.
What can you describe what Coach Hill is like? Because he obviously coached the safety position. Just his approach to the spot and getting you guys ready each week.
It's a lot of. He emphasizes being students of the game. Staying poised under pressure is something that he emphasizes a lot as well. But one thing I really love is he keeps everyone accountable. And no matter who you are, where you come from, no matter how big you were a recruit out of high school, the best player will play. And so, I think that's something that I really respect and like about Coach Hill is he's real with you, he keeps you accountable, and he pushes you to be a better player. And so,
What was the conversation like? You mentioned Logan, your good friend. You guys were a part of the recruiting process together. He transfers. Yep. What was that conversation like? And then when you came home for the mission, what was that convo like between you two?
Yeah, I remember him reaching out to me saying that he was going to transfer, and I was happy for him. You know, he wanted to go over there play with his little brother, and that was huge for him. And so I was happy that he was able to do that. Go be happy over there at the U, and then I support him whatever decision he made, and so I was with him the whole way. I knew where he was going and knew what he was going to do, and so yeah, it's sad. I wanted to play with him, but I'm happy for him and the success he's having up there at the U right now.
You mentioned your teammates that have been playing ahead of you, with you. Who stood out to you? Tanner Wall, Ethan Slade, Crew Wakely. Speak to their skill set. What do you like about them?
I think they're just all very smart players. I think the safety room is physical as well, and so they bring that to the table. They're always helping each other. You know, no matter where we're at in the depth, no matter where we are in the field, they're going to continue to try and help each other, help all the safeties be better. And that's something that I felt when I came into the program, is I felt people coming and helping me learn, especially adjusting to Division I football. And so, yeah, that's what I'd say about them. They're great football players.
What was the biggest challenge, or has been the biggest challenge, coming back from a mission? Because a lot of coaches say, mature football team, they're going to be disciplined, they're older. Even actors on College Game Day say they got mortgages. Like,
Yep.
What is the challenge, the realities of coming back from mission and being a high-level D1 athlete?
I think when I first came back from my mission, the thing that was tough was getting my legs back. Like I didn't think I would work out a little bit on my mission. I'd be like, oh, I'm chilling, I'm good. I play basketball every day. And then I come over here and then I'm pulling everything in my leg. And so my body wasn't where I wanted it to be at, which affected me physically on the field. And so I think that was the biggest challenge and biggest setback for me when I came home from my mission. But I also knew that I was going to have time to get my body right. And so I feel good right now. I was able to come home or graduate in December from high school, and then come home early in December as well from my mission. And then just that time I've been getting my body right. And so I think just physically coming home from your mission, that was the biggest setback for me.
Thoughts on TCU and your impressions of this offense? They've got a new quarterback expected to be with Sonny Dykes saying that they're going to go with Hoover. Your thoughts on this offense from TCU?
Yeah, they're a really explosive offense. They have a good running back, and they have good receivers and a good tight end as well. And so we're going to have to bring our A game. We're going to have to be disciplined with our eyes, and it's going to be a good game. I'm excited for the challenge.
What advice has Uncle Jack, to us, your father, Jack Damuni, given you through this process? Obviously coming back from a mission, but also now you're competing for a job, competing for reps.
He just continued to tell me to stay patient, learn the plays, and just stick to doing the small and simple things. That's one thing he's emphasized to me in my whole life. And so just continue to do those things, the extra stuff, the extra work, getting my body right, being in the training room a lot. And so doing those things is something that he emphasizes to me, being a student of the game. And yeah. Can we greenlight hashtag you are Raider Damuni when you come up with another big hit like you've had a few times this year? Let's do it.
You are Raider Damuni. We need a GIF too. Like, your dad's even got that GIF where he's pointing to the hat.
Yeah.
I mean, your dad's pretty popular out here.
Yeah, he's an interesting dude. He's a funny guy. So, yeah.
You mentioned Jay earlier in the interview. He's your position coach, along with Gavin Fowler.
Yep.
What type of coach is Jay in the position group? Not as the defensive coordinator, but in the position group room.
Kind of just the same that I talked about. I think he holds the safeties accountable. Like, he's hard on us, but we all know it's good. It pushes us to be better, and so that's one thing that I would say is I think maybe the safeties room we're held to higher expectation because we're with him all the time. We're learning his defense that he brought in, and so. That's what I would say the difference is between him as a DC and him as a safeties coach.
Why the number 33?
Growing up, I was always number 3, and the big bro Chaz IU has number 3, and so I just doubled it up. So 33 it is. I kind of like it. Might just stick with it.